I fucking hate the term light worker. I've said before, you need to invite all the selves to your table, that you can't be afraid of the shadow, that the shadow isn't bad. It's just simply dark. It's more than that. It's more than that. Your shadow is a source of great strength. Now, an uncontrolled, unconscious shadow can absolutely sabotage you. But if you are aware of your shadow, I'll give you a couple of examples. Rage. Let's say that you're someone that flies into a rage, that gets angry. So what that shadow is, regardless of how it's caused, you need to understand the root cause, and you need to be able to not put it on people like a flamethrower. However, you've got fire in your belly. That's more than could be said for most people that walk around in a miasma, in a daze, in a place of like not here nor there. Clean, sacred rage is pure. Now, you have to do the work to make sure that your rage is clean, that it's not a weapon, and you're not using it as like I said, like a flamethrower. But if you can tap into your rage as a motivator, as a cut through the bullshit machine, amazing. And rage is considered kind of shadowy, right? Now, we can be manipulated by rage, and we can aim it at the wrong person. But it can be a huge blessing. In fact, if you're someone that is in touch with it, it means that at least you have an emotion that you can readily touch. And so I was just about to go off on a complete tangent, but I'm going to steer myself back to fucking light worker. So let's look at another one. Let's look at so I tend to I strive for excellence. I strive for excellence. And so sometimes my perfectionist holds me back, saying, yeah, but what if you're not perfect at it? Should you even go for it? Should you try? Should you give it your all? Because if you don't try all the way, then if you fail, you can be like, well, I didn't give it my all. So these are the stories that are there, but that I don't say, but I know I am aware of them. However, striving for excellence, I'd rather fight perfectionism every day, any day. I'd rather fight for perfectionism every day, because at least I strive for it. And I know that the rigor, the work, is the joy. I enjoy the work. I enjoy being on my knees in agony because I know it's taking me somewhere. I had a really rough fucking month because I'm getting put to a new place. And you know how I get to that place? First of all, consistency daily. You know that there's just no quarter for that. So if you can apply your search for excellence daily, that's how you make changes in your life. I mean, consistency more than anything else. Practice more than talent. Any day. The shadow is your ally. And it is your strength, not the unexamined shadow. But your shadow can be your ally. And the term light worker to me negates the power that lies in the shadow. I'm not a fucking light worker. I'm a soul worker. I want you to be able to reach those dark places so you can light up. And I used to be afraid of the light. So coming into the light is an act of bravery for me because I like hiding in the dark. But you have to have the dark too. You don't just work through it and let it go. You need it. It is fire. It is power. So what I have for you today is, what is your shadow? What is one element of your shadow? Now, I'm not going to talk about the 4 archetypes now. I'm just going to ask you, when you think of your shadow, what comes up first? Anger, shame, guilt. What comes up? Naming it is huge. Unworthiness. That's near the top of my list. That I have to earn God's love, my man's love, my own love can be conditional, which is insane. So that's where the shadow of my perfectionism comes in. Would you earn today to be loved? But I know it, and I let it drive me. So let yourself know it today. And let it be a little bit of fire in your gut too. Let it burn you a little bit. Because the fire is rebirth too. And that is what came up for me today like a bullet. And I will see you tomorrow.